I remember being single. I used to pray, oh Lord, I want a man that loves you. I want a man that loves you, a God-fearing man. I know that's the kind of prayer most of us pray, right? A man that loves you, a man after your heart. In fact, I remember the first recording we had. I willed. You know why? It was more like, hey, you don't said, God, I know I prayed for a man that loves you. I didn't request for a pastor. I don't want a pastor. There wasn't still like, pastor, you don't have time for me. You can imagine the selfish mindset. And I was like, God, I know I pray for a man after your heart. A man that loves you. I didn't know it was going to be like this. That they'll put camera in front of us and we have to start doing this. Really? Like I set myself, in fact, I set myself up. Remember he said something, be careful what you pray about. Be careful what you pray about.
Yeah.
And see, so if you listen to what my husband clearly said, we're talking about way back in 2020, how it started. And then he talked about how, he heard the voice and then he ran with it. I remember he said he only shared it with, my brother. I would have been, okay, can we just wait a bit? Let's gather some money. Let's make some more money. When we have more funds, we can now execute this. We can give it 3 months. Let's project. It shouldn't be immediately. But that's one thing about him. He's the type that runs with it. But then I'm going somewhere. Remember, he heard. And within a short time frame, to be honest, it was like a couple of weeks. So it wasn't up to a month. He ran with this vision and he executed it within a short time frame. In less than a month. Are you taking up something interesting here? Obedience. And we know this thing about delayed obedience, right? Okay, you can fill in the blank space. Obedience. Remember what God said in Hebrews 11 about the patriarchs of old? Remember what he says about them? About their obedience. Their obedience was worship, was true worship, obedience. And then he obeyed. Now look at the time frame. Remember he said something. He said he was waiting. Now not just waiting. Guess what? God was building him. God was processing him. God was preparing him for the next phase. So the first one was the test he passed. And then in between was a process, building capacity in him. Because he knew, obviously, God knew where he was taking us to. So he was already building him, forming him. And when it was time, it is time. And immediately God said, he didn't hesitate again. He ran with it again. He's swift to running with it. This is not limited to just spirituality, as in the spiritual side of it. Even when it comes to business and every other aspect of his life, he's that kind of person. And there's this thing he's always saying about 5 seconds rule. 5 seconds rule. I don't hear a word. 5 seconds rule. Babe, the 5 seconds rule. If I share something with him, babe, how far? Have you done this thing? Actually, no, not yet. But what happened to the 5 seconds rule? We have come. Please tell us about this 5 seconds rule. Me, I know about this 5 seconds rule, but let them know about this 5 seconds rule. Because I believe it will be of tremendous help to everyone that listens. So please share with us this 5 seconds rule.